Life is like a hurricane. Here are 5 facts about DuckTales. Woo! Fact 1. DuckTales had many influences, primarily Uncle Scrooge comics from the 40s and 50s. But those comics also had an influence on one of the greatest storytellers of all time, Disney legend George Lucas. But there's a bolder connection. The famous boulder scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark bears a strong resemblance to Carl Barks' 1954 comic, The Seven Cities of Cibola. In the comic, the Beagle Boys follow Uncle Scrooge and the gang, steal an idol, and are chased by a giant boulder as a result. In return, Raiders of the Lost Ark influenced DuckTales. Look at the logos. People all over the world love DuckTales almost as much as Indy hates snakes. Almost. Fact 2. DuckTales was a huge hit internationally. In Spanish-speaking countries of Latin America, the series was called Pato Aventuras, Duck Adventures. In Hungary, there's even a term, I'm gonna butcher this, but I'll take a quack at it, Kasamesek Generacio, that translates to the DuckTales generation. And speaking of different names, how do you tell Huey, Dewey, and Louie apart? Fact 3. Founder of the Walt Disney Archives, Dave Smith, came up with this. The brightest hue is red, Huey. The color of water, dew, is blue, Dewey, and that leaves Louie, and leaves are green. It doesn't help that they were all voiced by the same person in the original show. Fact 4. Disney legend Russi Taylor was the original voice of Huey, Dewey, Louie, Webby, and of course, Minnie Mouse. Another famous actor, Ed Asner, was the original voice of Scrooge's nemesis, Flintheart Glomgold, and would go on to voice Carl in Up. Terry McGovern voiced Launchpad McQuack, but is also the stormtrooper from Star Wars who says, "These aren't the droids we're looking for." Alright, let's move along. Fact 5. In the original comics, Donald Duck was a main character, but not in the original DuckTales TV show. They wanted to focus more on Scrooge. Now, just like in the comic source material, Donald's a part of the DuckTales gang and voiced by Disney legend Tony Anselmo, who's been the voice of Donald for 35 years. Scrooge McDuck is now voiced by Scottish actor David Tennant. Gizmo Duck is voiced by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Huey, Dewey, and Louie are respectively voiced by Danny Putty, Ben Schwartz, and Bobby Moynihan. Launchpad McQuack is voiced by Beck Bennett. Webby is voiced by Kate Micucci. And every day they're out there making DuckTales. Woo! I can't stop doing that. So, if you want even more DuckTales, you can watch the original series and new series on Disney+. I binged both. It's a bit of a duck blur. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our previous fact videos and let us know what other Disney stuff you would like to know more about. Solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales. Woo! I gotta stop.